to be like 100% sure, but it should be. You almost died at work today? What happened? What did you do, Piruto? What did you break? Yeah, there's also some there's also some sweets called Dickman. Sorry. The very first time that I saw them, I was about to burst in laughter while at the shop. The very first time I saw them. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? They are even good. That's the worst. Shut up, Vincent. They are they're actually good.
Murphy,
They taste great.
Make it quick, huh? Follow me.
The milk chocolate ones are my favorite, to be honest. But it's either for me it's either the milk chocolate ones or the dark chocolate ones. Between a bun, I have never tried that. You mean like a bread bun? Like white bread? Because I'm gonna try it. If you tell me that there's like a perfect way to eat Dickmans, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. I'm gonna try them next time. Brötchen. Okay. Thank you.
When you guys are running the shower, the steam fogs up the camera so bad we can't see anything that goes down in there. You get what I'm saying?
Two at least, but the brötchen are small, but oh, you mean two Dickmans at least? I guess that would make sense.
What the hell's going on? Where's Sewell?
Oh, another thing, since Asmi's still here, another thing that I had to say about the remake is that, and that's one of the reasons why I asked on Twitter. But I've seen a lot of positive comments from literally everyone, not just fanboys like Asmi. But the very first time that they announced the game, they were like, we want to have a fusion between turn-based combat and action combat. And that was the thing that was worrying me the most. But because in my head I was like, okay, either this goes really well, or either this goes really bad. Like, there's no way in the middle. Either they make it or they don't. But I've read a lot of people saying that the combat is really good. Like, oh my god, I already I know people that don't play RPGs at all, and even they were like, oh man, I tried the demo and it's so sick. That's what I was afraid of, Shuin. That's why I was like, either this is gonna go well or it's gonna be absolute shit.
Why?
You know exactly why.
Did I wake you, Pendleton?
Hey, Lufia. Hello. It's going. It's going somewhere. I don't know where yet, but we'll find out soon. The best Final Fantasy combat is in 12 and pre-WoWized version of 14. Actually, I wouldn't say it's the best combat because I really like turn-based combat.
Sort of sorry to see you go.
But I do also enjoy Final Fantasy 12. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's honestly... I enjoy Final Fantasy 12 a lot. I killed the emote? What emote? Yep, trying to get it. I don't know. I think if the game stops memeing, we can do it. Paper Mario 2 has the best combat. I actually only seen speedruns of Paper Mario. I never played it myself. Keep in mind, guys, that unfortunately, I was probably one of the few kids that never grew up with Nintendo. Like, I grew up with Nintendo in the sense that I had Pokemon on my Game Boy Color, and that was about it. That was my Nintendo share, which is not much. But I have to say though, Lufia, it's kind of the same for the other Final Fantasy games, because at some point you gotta stop and farm in most of the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy VIII doesn't force you to do that. It's one of the... It actually forces you to do the opposite. And it's one of the reasons why I enjoy it as a game. You do have to farm if you want to do all the extra content, but that is like at the very end. You know, you don't have to bother with that shit earlier than that. Oh god, Particle. Hopefully you're not in trouble. I hope you're not in trouble. Good luck with your boss. I think people don't like 12 because it feels too much like an MMO. That's what I heard the most anyway.
Well,
you know,
yes,
it
this
feels
is
too much
it.
like an MMO. I don't like it.
No fond farewell? You gonna miss us?
Not even a little.
Give it a couple of days at Wayside Max. I bet you'll start to miss this place after all. Because we sure are.
The problem with Van, Asmi, is that it's not even Van's fault. From what I know, what happened is that the story was not... Like, Van is not relevant to the story. Van is a flat character that has been put there just to have some sort of young protagonist. And that is something that they themselves admitted. You know, Van was not supposed to be in the game. They just added it because in Japan, they really like young protagonists. You know, young adventurers and whatnot. So...
All yours now, sugar.
Van is flat.
Let's get this done.
Yeah.
This year in the toy department, drones are a big
heard the
hit.
lady?
They're literally
Mount up.
flying off the shelf. Particles is risking his job, and he still has time for shitty jokes.
Pendleton.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Almost perfect, Bottle Shark. Mushbrain Media, hello. Thank you very much for the get on the bus emote.
We got a long ride ahead of
I honestly really like it when you guys try to get it right. I know not everyone is an Enigma stuff, but you know, still fun. You were almost right, Bottle Shark. You were very close, so you should be proud of yourself. But the best moment in this run, and it happens 9 minutes into the run. That says a lot about the run itself.
I'm not crazy. At least
Oh my god!
I don't think so.
Lufia, going in with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Lufia. I'm honestly, like, okay, when you guys sub in general, I'm really happy. It brings a huge smile on my face. But whenever it comes in and just subs with Twitch Prime, I'm like, dude, That's like your only sub for the month, and you decided to waste it on me. So it's like double the excitement. But I hope you will like the emotes. Let's see some love chat. You're right. Hang on. Vincent, don't panic. It's all good, Vincent. Aw. I mean, that's fair if you were waiting for me to be online. Again, I'm so sorry, guys, for having... I'm gonna make the alert bigger, alright? I'm making the alert bigger now. I'm so sorry for having missed so many days. It was not my intention. I was just... Honestly, the flu was destroying me. I could not even stand up. Like, the last time that I streamed, which was like Friday, I think? Or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Honestly, after we were playing Silent Hill 2, and after one run, I already had no idea what's going on. My head was like all over the place. Fuck you, Guero. The only thing that Andy, the only life teaching that Andy got from this game is fuck you, Guero. That's the only thing. Oh, it was not just a headache. I was just completely out of it, you know. It's like because of the flu and whatnot. It's just when your head doesn't work too well, like it usually does.
Find the highway. Put some ground between yourself and the bus.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Lufia. I really mean it.
Anyone hear me?
I love doing this. I love streaming. And I would do it even if none of you subbed. I would still be here doing it. For me, it's not a thing for the money itself, although of course they are appreciated. For me, it's more being here, chatting with you guys, spending some time together, playing shitty games. It's like, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. There's a lot of things in my life that don't make me feel better. But streaming is not one of those. It's actually the opposite. So I wouldn't say thank you only for the sub, but thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Maybe one day we'll get good games. Hey, I was speedrunning Silent Hill 2 last week and you guys were complaining.
That's far enough.
Where's Downpour?
Get your ass down on the ground now. Hands where I can see them.
It's coming out soon.
Do it.
Hey, I already bought RE3 Yasmi. Don't worry.
Said,
It's
on
there.
The ground now.
Yes, Andy.
I was just looking for help.
And you just happened to lose your cuffs in the process? Save the bullshit.
Persona 5 Royale. You wanna know one fun fact, Shuen? I wanted to buy the collector of Persona 5 Royale because the collector for Persona is 89 euro. That's the equivalent of the digital edition of the digital deluxe edition for Final Fantasy VII Remake, by the way. So and I wanted to buy it, and then somebody was like, "But you already have the collector of the original Persona 5. What are you gonna do with another collector?" And then the same somebody tried to gift it to me now, and he realized that they are not available anymore. There's no more collector editions to be bought.
Shit!
I was like, I mean, the game is coming out in what, 2 weeks?
Damn it!
Persona 5 Royale. So the chances of finding a collector right now are basically close to 0. It doesn't work very well with my PC. Wait, where are we talking about? Okay, Asmi. Enjoy your time shopping. That's what I'm gonna do, Andy. That's the plan. I'm gonna play RE3 casually on stream, and then I'll learn the speedrun. That's the plan. Persona test if you are pregnant. Oh god. That's the plan, Andy. If it's I will admit, if it has a lot of RNG, like the OG game, I probably won't keep it up for long. I'm not planning on competing for world record or anything like that, even because there's a lot of people out there that are very good at Resident Evil games in general. Your brother has a PlayStation. Tell him that he is getting married soon. It's like you don't need a PlayStation anymore. Oh man. Oh yeah, I will definitely enjoy it. I'll play it on stream because I feel like sharing with you guys. I know most of you are probably gonna play the game on their own time, you know, so you probably won't be there. But it's fine. I'll stream it anyway. I'll do a casual playthrough first, taking it easy, exploring, doing my own shit. And then when I feel like it and I have enough time, I'll learn the run as well, for sure. Because it's the same thing that I did with RE2 Remake. The bigger version of a hamster called... You mean a guinea pig?
Wow. Look at that. An old 52. Oh, flathead V8. No doubt about
A
it.
fat hamster. Shut up. Oh man, are you fat shaming hamsters now, Vincent?
Wicked old beast, ain't she?
What?
I said she's a wicked old beast.
I'm joking, of course.
I'm partial to something with a little.
It was actually
less
kind of funny
crust.
because yesterday I was
But
talking
to
to my
each his own.
colleague. She has a hamster
Look,
too. And it's
I
the
don't
same
want any
breed
trouble.
as
Just
my
point the
hamster,
way out of
right?
town, and I'll keep right on going.
And she was telling me that her hamster
who
is getting
said
fatter and
anything
fatter,
about trouble?
and they have to
Just
always
trying
check
to
how
be
much food they
helpful,
give
son.
her. 'Cause she just
Name's
eats
Howard, by the
everything.
way.
And I was telling her, I mean, Siri is weird. Siri doesn't eat unless she has to. I put a
Heading to
full
prison?
bowl of
How you
food there,
moving?
and it takes weeks for her to get
Just
rid of it.
looking for a way out of town is all.
That's so. Afraid all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
roads
I'll
are
stream
out,
the
every
casual
last
playthrough
one.
as well, Lufia,
Strangest thing.
while exploring and doing stuff. I think it's
What the?
too big of a game not to be streamed. It's
Something
like,
wrong, son.
okay, I think the same about many other
Did you see
games,
it?
but for example,
Up there in
for
the
me, Final
window.
Fantasy VII Remake would be more of an issue because it's an RPG. Not everyone likes to watch RPG, let's face it.
Never mind.
I suppose if you're really desperate, you could try the old Skytram. Of course, it hasn't really been kept up since the accident.
I'll take my chances.
That's the spirit.
Hamsters
Well,
and guinea pigs
this
be
mail ain't
friends?
gonna deliver itself.
I don't think so because
luck,
hamsters are really solitary animals
Hope you
and guinea
find
pigs are
whatever
the
it is you're
opposite.
looking for.
Like hamsters, even having two hamsters together in the same cage, it's risky. Because
What's
one
the
day
name
they
of this
can
place?
just get up on the wrong side of the bed and just kill each other. It's very common. Hamsters are solitary animals, and guinea pigs are the exact opposite. Guinea pigs, you need to have a couple, otherwise they will just feel extremely lonely and get depressed. I know it sounds kind of funny when I say guinea pigs getting depressed, but that's how it is.
Hello? Anyone here? What's that? Cass? Oh shit! Fire! Anyone hear me? Fire!
No, I mean, I know that there's nothing funny about that on my part, but I know a lot of people would laugh in my face if I told them that guinea pigs can get depressed.
What the hell?
You know, it happens way more than I like to admit. I heard about Lufia as an RPG, but I've never played it myself, so I'm quite ignorant on its contents. I'm not gonna lie.
be happening?
Oh, by the way, guys, question. Because I said before about the whole thing about PS2 and whatnot. And I need to know this. Would any of you be interested in Shattered Memories playthroughs?
Run!
I'm not saying often, every once in a while. Just to try different endings and whatnot. The reason why I'm asking is because to stream Shattered Memories, I would need to buy a new cable for the capture card, and it's an investment. I won't lie, because it's available only in the US, and the shipping is almost the same as the cable. So yeah, because okay, Vincent, the information that I have is you can stream from PS2 with a composite and a specific type of capture card, but this cable, and this was suggested to me by Soph, so I trust her because she runs on console very often. She runs on PS2 very often, so I trust her. There's this cable that is basically like an adapter from AVG to HDMI, so you can plug it in directly into the Elgato, and it will work, and it will also upscale your game resolution, like the AI upscaling that they're using for RE3, for example. It's the same type of thing. It doesn't cost much per se, but the problem is that the shipping is almost as much as the cable. So it's just, I want to be sure that if I go through with that investment, you guys will want to see something out of it, because otherwise I'll just play it for myself, you know. Love Shattered Memories. I love it too, Bottle Shark. I missed it. I have it for PSP, but it's like I have so little time to play games in general, and I'm a bit uncomfortable playing on PSP in general. I'm not used to it anymore, so it feels a little bit weird. But I do love me some Shattered Memories. It's definitely my favorite between the Western Silent Hill games. Like, no doubt about it. It's a no-brainer for me. Can I say yes and don't show up for it? You don't want to see Shattered Memories, Shrun? How bad of a person are you? Someone. Oh man, I'm joking. It's fine. You guys are allowed to not want to watch Shattered Memories. I promise. Dragon Quest on Netflix? I haven't. I saw the thumbnail for it and I was like, what? I was really astonished. I had no idea that... Is it a live action or an anime? I have no idea because the thumbnail was not really clear about that. I'm gonna lie. I love that game, would say, yep. I played it on Wii and felt even better with gamepads. The difference between the different versions, which is Wii, PSP, and PS2, are basically just the controls. Everything else should be exactly the same. Only the controls, of course, are different because on the Wii you have the nunchuck and the other thing, and you know. Anime recreation of Dragon Quest V. Okay. I have to check if it's available in every language, because most of the animes here in Germany are available only in German, Japanese, and German subtitles. There's... Whoa! Oh my god. There is nothing else. And it sucks, I know, right? Hey, Watcher? I mean, at least you understand German, Vincent. What the heck? Like, I was so happy when they added Your Name to Netflix. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna watch this now. And then German, Japanese. That's it. And at that point, the curtains closed on me. And a sad, faint applause rang through the hall. Obvious spacing issues. Okay. 3D kind of. Wait. We're talking about Dragon Quest. Yeah, I know, Lufia. I've seen Nub play it with the Wii, and I shit you not, I died of laughter at the part where you go on a wheelchair, and you have to actually do the motion of the wheelchair with the control. Holy shit! And Nub had a webcam on. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And it made me want to try the Wii version for Shattered Memories, but I don't have a Wii. So it's like, it would be really impractical.
Panel's busted.
854, I can see. This is world record in another category, which I don't have. So we are gonna try. We're gonna try to get it. They sound awful though, yeah. I mean, I don't know for German. The Italian voice acting for animes is usually not that bad, actually. I almost killed a friend on a party trying to punch mobs out. Dude, I think the Wii is the console with the highest IRL mortality rates. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how... I had a Wii, and I didn't have many games on it, but I had Just Dance. And holy shit, dude, especially when you are in a small-ass flat, I don't know how many times I punched the person I was living with. Like, by pure mistake, just because he was passing by. You know? Like, just having my dance routine over there... I don't have a Wii because I never had money to buy myself. Dude, the first console I ever had that was actually mine was PS2. And I bought it like 1 year before PS3 was released. And I worked an entire summer for it. That was my very first console. And after that, I just started going around just trying to buy all of the Silent Hills and Final Fantasies that I could find. And
Nice.
Expand world record. No, it's very like my current world record to get it like higher, well lower, I guess.
Long time since
I would have to get an almost perfect run. So it's like American Idiot. Hello, and thank you very much for the host. Oh yeah, it's kind of the same in Italian, Lufia. Like, we have only a few voice actors, and they are in literally every anime. But there's some of them that are really good. Like, I really like them. Really Can punsters possessing the acumen to puncture the bloated ego of another by his punt pricks be called an acupuncturist? No. Enigma no in the chat. MTA the other day? What is MTA? I'm sorry.
This must be the ticket machine.
Thank you very much, American Idiot.
Wherever
Let
this
me
thing
put the
goes, can't be worse
I'm
than
gonna
back
eat
there,
fries
can it?
later. How do I put the left? A mod to play races in all the GTA games. I have never heard of it. But even because I never played a GTA until I was like, I don't know, 23. Yeah, it happened very late. Oh, they did the same. They did the same with the Italian voice acting, Lufia. The old voice acting for Evangelion was like godlike. And then Netflix remade it. And Italians complained so much that Netflix took it away again. They took it off again, and then they put it back up with a better version. The power of pizza and pasta. Racing and seeing the race times in the end. Okay, so you don't actually, like, let's say, like, you compete with other people, but it's not an actual race. Like, you know what I mean. Like, it is a race, but it's not a race. I don't know how to explain it. I think I played Vice City.
Anybody in here?
And I played San Andreas, but I didn't finish it.
Wouldn't take much to knock this down.
Hey, in my opinion, every Spanish dubbing should just be Antonio Banderas. You know? Doesn't matter what character it is.
Here we go. Kirak.
Just have Antonio Banderas voice act everything. Oh man. Top time. Okay, I see that now. Are you a competitive guy watcher? Or girl? I'm not sure. Hey, Clovis. Iraq? What?
Pretty impressive, ain't it? You might not guess by looking at it, but this place used to be filled with all kinds of visitors. Moms and dads and little kids and... Yeah, it was a really nice place.
I'm sorry. You are?
Name's JP, and that, sir, is the Devil's Pit. 490 meters straight down to the blackest soul of the earth. The deepest limestone sinkhole
Look,
north
that's
of...
fascinating, but... Sorry. Something tried to kill me back there. You haven't seen anyone? I mean, strange wandering around here, have you?
Actually, the voice actor in
First
Italian
time
for
visiting,
Fry
huh?
from Futurama, it's not that bad. But again, it's just like a really limited amount of voice actors doing everything, pretty much.
Listen, if there's a quick way out of here, I'd really appreciate it if you just tell me.
Way out? What good would that do? Sorry.
Okay, Watcher is a
We,
guy.
Don't get
Alright.
too many visitors these days.
I already made that
Right.
mistake once with Sincercy. I was
Well,
convinced
seen.
Sincercy was a girl.
If you head through the cavern, there's a
And then he
train.
was like, no, but I'm a dude.
Take the
It's like, oh shit.
Boy, I tell you, all the kids,
I'm
they
so sorry.
just love that little train.
How about you show me?
I don't think
Someplace I gotta be.
I ever watched anything dubbed in Spanish. Of course, I
Thanks
watched
for the tip.
TV shows and films where there are already parts of the show itself that it's in Spanish. But that's different from voice actors, you know. Those are the actual actors speaking and
Devil's
whatnot.
Pit.
But
Sounds
I
like a
did
fun
I did
place.
hear
Family.
Antonio Banderas speaking Spanish in the Puss in Boots when he was voice acting the Puss in Boots. And he was doing even the Italian voice, because he can speak Italian very well. So he was also voice acting the Italian version, and I loved him. And then they just sent him to make advertisements in Italy with a fucking chicken. That's how fast you go from the stars to the stables, like we say in Italy. Yeah, because, okay, I don't know why, but with you, Watcher, maybe because of how you were talking about some stuff, I was pretty sure you were a guy, right? But Sincercy is like, the name to me sounds female, first of all. Like, the name Sincercy sounds like a female name. And you would always use super cute emotes, you know? So it was like a combo. And he actually told me that it happens very often. That people mistake him for a girl. So he was not offended or anything, but it was funny nonetheless. And hey, Hori. Hello. A birdie told me that, you know, schools might be closed over there soonish. And the same birdie also told me that you might be excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, if I was still going to school, I would be excited about that as well. Because it's like, you know, doesn't matter how old you are.
So all this machinery,
Prison closed. Very funny to hear him speaking Italian. He has a really heavy Spanish accent. I don't know if it's because they force him to keep a Spanish accent, or if it's just because, you know, it's his accent. All the sick people go to Prague. Wait, why? You mean like to the hospital in Prague? Yeah, Anna sent me a few memes. He sent me a meme about, he told me that it's like a bad neighborhood over there. I don't know, because the meme was in Czech, of course, but he translated it to me. Yeah, it's hard to tell from just the voice. Very often it's hard to tell from just the voice. I mean, I don't know how my voice sounds to other people. Of course, like everyone else, my voice to me sounds horrible. But I even had a few people thinking that I sounded like a man, which I don't think it's true, but again, I cannot hear my voice, like, with an unbiased opinion. That makes sense. I don't know, Vince. Like, it didn't happen just once, so, you know, it gets you thinking. Aw, poor Shuin. I didn't know that. I think Capability had bad voice processing when I played it. Not sure how it goes now. I played it as well when it was like, when it had only one map and like 4 or 5 characters. And yeah, the audio in the voice chat, like in the specific voice chat for Apex, was not great. It didn't sound great to me anyway. You sound like, well, but you know, if you get told that you sound like your mom, I guess it's not too bad. Unless your mom has like a 70-year-old lady smoker voice. A problem is when you need to pass long pieces of voice, they reduce the quality and reduce some waves in voice, so you lose some voice tones. Okay. Yeah, but the chat, the voice chat in general is not great in Apex, I think.
Sater! Oh, it's just you.
What are you doing, JP?
You know, enjoying the view. You know, they say if you were to put the Empire State Building in here, it wouldn't even reach halfway to the top of this place.
Seems like a dangerous place to be sightseeing.
You know, none of those things they said about me are true. The papers and stuff, people around town, my lawyers, they said it was just circumstantial evidence and whatnot. That's what I kept telling them.
Yeah, I read all about it.
Those newspaper men are goddamn fucking liars.
Relax, man. We're just talking here.
What happened? That was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. I didn't murder nobody. Murder's a mortal sin.
How old
You
is
go
your
to
grandma?
hell for murder.
If you don't mind me asking.
Ain't that right, Murphy? Surely your mama taught you about
'Cause
what's
I mean,
right and what's wrong.
My grandma,
Had parents
when she was particularly old, she would get confused all the time with everything. So I think it's kind of normal.
Completely hammered. There were witnesses.
And how about you, Murphy? Someone know all your dirty little secrets?
I never hurt anybody that didn't deserve it. And I sure as hell never hurt any kids.
What if she is really 69, Vincent, huh?
You call this living? Can you imagine what that's like, Murphy? Living all your life inside someone else's lie? Can you? Listen to us talk. As if anybody out there gives a damn.
All of the foxy ladies out there.
And we're the ones who decide if we can live with what we've done.
Wait.
Shut up,
What do you mean?
dude.
Just wait a
Shut up,
second.
JP.
Be seeing you around, Murphy.
It takes more time, Clovis, actually. In case you guys don't know, it's slightly longer. So you get even more downpour. So it's all planned.
Can't believe he jumped.
She's 80 something, but sound like... I mean... If she's 80 and she still, you know, feels like she's 70 and behaves like she's 70 and whatnot, it's a good sign. My grandma, unfortunately, I'm not sure. Wait, I have to do the math. She was born... Okay, somebody do the math for me, please. She was born in 1927 and she died in 2013. How many years is that? Can somebody do the math for me? Please. I can't speedrun and do the math. It requires my entire brain.
Goes nothing.
Yes. Yeah, I did play RE4, Andy, more than once. But it's one of my least favorite RE games. 86? Okay. Thank you. Quick math. So yeah, she was 86 when she died. It was kind of shitty because she died the same year I moved to Germany. So I couldn't be at her there at her funeral, for example. I visited her before she passed, and she was in such a bad state. And I remember her, like, she was happy of having me there, but at the same time she didn't want me to see her that way. Because my grandma, even when she was old, she would always take care of everyone. You know, she would always try.
How the hell did I get through all that?
84? Okay. 84, 86. I don't know. One of the two. I mean, the thing is that I don't really stop and think about her death much. When I think about her, I think about all the time that we spent together. You know, I like remembering the good stuff.
Must be the translator told me about.
Wait. Why did I split there? Oh god. Can I undo the split?
With stops at Hillside Station and the Superstition Caverns.
I think...
Please.
I don't know who was right. Use a calculator. Oh god damn it. I'll use it.
Seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Failing to comply with
oh god, it's in the other window.
can result in severe injury
Okay,
or
fixed
death.
it.
Enjoy your ride, and please, no
So
flashbacks.
2013 minus
Before it became the charming resort town that we know and love today,
86.
Silent
Ori
Hill
was right.
the center of trade
It's
and
settled.
commerce, thanks to its rich scenes of coal and iron
The
ore.
court is adjourned.
You are riding
I
towards
don't know what I'm
Williamsburg
saying anymore.
originally
Quick
owned
math.
by the Gillespie Coal and Iron Company, which first began
We have big brain in family. Exactly. Thank God that you have a big brain in your family, because mine is long gone. My brain started deteriorating when I started speedrunning Downpour.
making it the deepest coal mine of its day. Long before the discovery of the pit's rich coal seam,
Yeah, Andy, that's what I said before. I don't know if you heard me before, but I did tell you that I was sorry to hear about it. And that I hope your girlfriend is fine.
and for communicating with the dead.
I have been to only one funeral in my life, and it was the worst shit ever. I don't want to drag the whole chat down. It's just, you know, it got me thinking. I've been to just one funeral in my life, and it wasn't even like a family member or anything. It was the mom of my dead fiance. And it's just like, it's so fucking depressing. I know this may sound like obvious. But it's just, when I will die one day, I would really like to have the type of fun funeral, if that's even a thing. You know, like music and party and whatnot. You know, celebrate me having fun, kind of thing. Don't just mope around. If you can, of course, I'm not saying that people should keep their emotions in or whatever. Yeah, and having the body there, it's like, I was really young. I was like 13, 14 maybe. And it was just too much for me. I didn't want to go, but of course, you know, you have no decisional power when you are like 13. So I was dragged to it. Like, and my dad was like, "Oh, do you want to go next to the corpse, you know, to say goodbye?" And I was like, "No, are you shitting me? I don't wanna." I'm sorry, but I would rather, like, for me, it's more important to keep that person in my memories alive than, you know, be morbid about a corpse. I don't know. It's a bit weird to explain it without sounding like a complete douche, I guess.
Pendleton.
But again, I'm not, like, everyone should be able to mourn their own way.
But
all the time.
I saw you.
Hands against the wall. I said.
That's the last thing I'm gonna say on this topic. And hey, Sunny.
You don't have to do
hello.
This. We should
How are you
help
doing
each
today,
other
Sunny?
at this place. I don't know what
Sunny's
it is
here
or
for
how
a
we
daily
got
dose
here.
of Downpour as well.
Just shut up. What the? Where did you get this?
Yeah, the problem is, American Idiot, that at least in Italy, if you don't go to a funeral, they're just gonna start gossiping about you. You know, it's like, oh my god, they didn't care because they didn't come to the funeral. And I'm like, dude, there are some people that just cannot deal with funerals, because, and I can understand it, because funerals are fucking atrocious. I'm sorry. And again, every one of us mourns and proceeds, like, you know, grieves in a different way. Processes.
You think this is funny, don't you?
I don't know. How do you English?
The fucking bullet in your head.
Processes grief in our own process. Grief in our own way, you know. Yeah, that would be the same here, American Idiot. But, you know, it's like, it's just too much.
I can't do it.
Honestly, I am the kind of person that I would just like... I feel like one of the most important things in a person's life, in any part of his or her life, is having a family that they can fall back on. It doesn't have to be, you know, your biological mom and dad. It doesn't have to be, I don't know, what you would normally consider as family, brothers and sister. It can be any kind of family, but everyone should have their own little family that they can feel safe into without being judged, and, you know, with people being supportive and whatnot. I consider myself lucky because not my whole family is like this, but on the other hand, I know that the people that are the closest to me actually care. And they do come from like 2 generations ago. So I can also understand why for them things are very different. But on the other hand, I can say that my dad has always tried to understand me. Even when it was stuff that he could not just accept, he would still try to understand me. Oh no, wait. I almost forgot. We have to diggy diggy diggy. This is another category.
Where is everybody?
Oh, it's a shame that Andy won't get to see the radio and the quote. Because this quest works in a shitty way.
The ground is pretty
Once you have
soft
completed
here.
it once, the item doesn't spawn anymore.
What the hell?
Yeah, but no, it's just that he won't say the line anymore. The first speak up here was supposed to be the radio from Silent Hill 1. And that's when he said, radio? What's going on with that radio? He says it. Like, that's what he did last time. Yeah, it didn't used to be like that. I used to feel like my family always believed what was best for me. Or, well, no. My family always believed that they knew what was best for me. And, you know, it's kind of the thing like, it's just a phase, mom. It's not just a phase, mom, kind of thing. But I think now that I'm way older, it's easier for them to accept that maybe I'm not just, you know, having a moment or stuff like that. You barely hear the phrase anyways because you reset so much in Nightmare. Or because you betrayed Silent Hill 1 for running RE4. Huh? Huh? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to split. Yeah, you know, at least when parents try, because again, even my dad is like, you know, on some stuff, I tried to explain to him what streaming and Twitch was. And that took a while. And he still doesn't really quite understand it, but at least he sat down and listened to me, you know? It's like, he's trying. A puppy to cuddle? Aww. I wish I could have a puppy, not gonna lie. I would rather have a cat, if I have to be honest. Because dogs are a lot of maintenance. And I love dogs, don't get me wrong, but it's just... it would be too much for me to take care of a dog at the moment. Or at least he doesn't think it's for porn, yeah. But even if it was for porn... No, okay. I mean, I'm his daughter, so maybe he wouldn't accept that. I made the mistake once of having a dog in a flat. Guys, the amount of poop on the walls, you wouldn't believe it. She became a pro with mobile and tablets. My mom is a pro at fucking Candy Crush. I don't know how proud of that I can be, but my mom is really good at Candy Crush.
Definitely not what I intended. Still in town, I see.
Just haven't found a way out. Yet.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Yeah? Then what?
Well, let's just say I could finally put this damn bag down for starters.
Man, cut the bullshit.
Cut the bullshit.
What is this place?
We have to...
Can't say I understand the question.
Oh, god damn it.
This is a busy town.
I just got an email
Do you
from
think
the...
these letters deliver themselves?
I hate it when companies do that.
Can you at least
I
tell
just got
me
an
where the
email
radio
from the
station
company that
is?
sells that cable for the
Someone's
PS2.
calling in
And they were like,
because
oh, we see that you still have the cable in your
Communications
cart. Don't forget that it's there. And I'm like, oh, God.
Sure. That'd be the tall
Don't.
building in the center of
If I put it in the
town.
cart and I
Monster
stepped
of a
away from it, there's a reason,
Should
okay?
be hard to find. By the
Don't
way,
tempt me back
I ran
into it.
that lady friend of yours. What in the world you do to get that young woman so right?
My mother
about
just got a program to get
She
music
was
from
fit
YouTube on
to be
PC. She's a
tied.
legend. Yeah, my family is not
tell you the
very
truth.
computer literate,
I got no idea.
unfortunately.
Son, in my experience, when someone's that angry,
The problem
it
is
ain't a
that
mistake.
my dad is not very computer
It's personal.
literate, but you know, trusts me when I have to fix something on the PC or whatnot. But my mom is the exact opposite. Even if you tell her, you know, what's up and whatnot, and you explain it properly and whatever,
Can anyone hear me?
Uh,
Hello?
she's still gonna be like, nope, that's not it. Not the thing. Please don't. This is super sketchy. Okay. No. Okay. Alright. Made it. Okay, the fourth diggity should be in the park. Hang on one moment, guys. I'm just trying not to miss any of these, because if we do, the run is over. And I've never done this before, so. I mean, I've done the quest before. That's why it looks like this. Because normally in this quest, you dig up, like, okay, the very first time that you play the game, the candles are turned off. But if you notice, the candle right now are turned off, but there's still light on them. And once I'm done digging and picking up the item, the light is gonna go away. See? This game is special. So if it's the very first time that you play this game, you're actually, everything is gonna be turned off and you won't be able to dig in there. I'll do it again in a moment, Vincent, actually. So hey. Okay, this split is too close to the other one.
Papers. Who is doing this?
What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
If you are in New Game Plus, the candles are gonna be lit, and when you dig, you're gonna find items that are called artifacts, I think.
I got your paperwork here. Take a look.
Or memoirs, I don't remember. One of the two.
Hey, Murphy, remember.
And
this
if
is
you
a limited
are
time offer, my
in New
friend.
Game Plus
I'll
with
let you
this
know.
quest already completed before, then you don't get the candles illuminated, you get
What's
only
up,
the
Officer
light,
Coleridge?
and you don't get any pickup, but you can
was
still
that
do the
about?
quest and get the surprise ending. I don't fucking know.
Hey,
This game
don't
is
bullshit or bullshit.
unexplainable.
Sewell's bad news, Murph. He doesn't do
3/4 of
anyone
the times.
favors. What are you in for with him?
It's nothing. It's... Don't worry about it.
For your sake? I hope so. I don't want to get your hopes up, kid, but the parole board's looking pretty closely at your case. Don't screw this up now. Not after all I've done to get you out of here.
Don't worry, Officer Coleridge.
I got it all under control. Just some unfinished business to take care of.
What the hell are you doing in here anyway, Murphy?
Damn, I was thinking again about the fucking Downpour t-shirt.
Told you, sir. Car theft, resisting and evading, and
Now I'm pissed at myself for
You
not
stole a
pre-ordering
police
it.
cruiser and let him on a 10-hour
Back in
chase
like
down the eastern
2000,
seaboard. What makes a guy with no priors and a clean sack do
2007?
something that stupid? I think you at least owe me the truth.
Hey, I had no job back then, okay?
maybe I just needed
I
to
couldn't
escape
just
the
go
world
and
for a
pre-order a
while.
game.
Yeah, well, you just steer clear of Sewell and do your homework, right?
You got it, Chief.
Man, I look like a fucking zombie. I'm sorry, guys. The exact moment when I start scratching my nose, fucking loading ends. This run is gonna turn out to be super unoptimized as well. Oh, fuck! Can I break this with the... I can't. Oh, God. Okay, here. Panic for a moment.
I'm gonna have to pump the water out somehow.
Good old Pyramidad with the pair of sunglasses. Hell yeah.
Let's see if this works.
I wonder if Konami could, like, claim my Pyramidad emote as theirs. I guess technically it could, right? Cheetos? Yeah. They're not my thing. Smells like ass. Okay, at least you admit it. Apple pie. I do a really good apple cake. A really good one, guys.
Welcome to the Silent Hill Archive and Library.
Okay, I have a problem here because I'm not sure where the axe is supposed to be. Can I break this with this? I can. Okay then. Yeah. One day I'll just do a cooking stream. With me preparing the pie. The pie. Well, not the pie. It's not a pie. It's a cake. It's two different things. I just call it pie most of the times because for some reason people are really confused when I say an apple cake. They're like, "Do you mean an apple pie?" And I'm like, "No, an apple cake, like sponge, you know, with apples in it." Oh god. Most of yours says pie? Apple cake and vanilla ice cream. No, the cooking stream goes a long way back, Lufia. Because there was a cookbook that I really wanted, and it was the World of Warcraft cookbook, right? Which, you know, it wasn't too expensive, but it was a period in my life where I could not afford that. So I made a donation goal for $30 so that I could buy the book. And lo and behold, it was almost reached. Because it was reached according to the tracker, but in the end I got less than $30.
Let me ask you this.
So I bought it, and I said I would have done a cooking stream by trying to cook one of the recipes in the World of Warcraft cookbook. But I never did. So every once in a while, especially Shuin, people are like, but what about our cooking stream, Queen? I know, it's my fault. But in my defense, I don't have much space where to cook.
Of course you can. I know you're a man of your word, Murphy. You be a straight shooter with me. I'll be a straight shooter with you.
I need to see if my laptop still works properly and see if I can stream from it. Because if I can, then I guess I can try to do the cooking stream with the laptop. It wouldn't be the best option, but it's the only one I have, I'm afraid. A McDonald's. Honestly, Asmi, I wouldn't really... Like, the only thing that I eat at McDonald's is the chicken nuggets. I would not take anything else from McDonald's. And I mean, okay, I guess the ice cream thingy. Still remember the code. Woo! How's it called? Don't they sell pies that they look like Hot Pockets? And they put it in little carton sleeves, and you just eat it like this, like a degenerate.
Wonder if this will hold.
No, I generally eat only the nuggets. I don't eat anything else. The other thing is the ice cream, but the ice cream, I mean, there's not many ways to make an ice cream absolute shit. Although some people still manage to do that. Big Mac and McFlurry. Yeah, the McFlurry I was talking about. They are surprisingly good. Wait, what are we talking about? The nuggets? Or the Big Mac and the McFlurry? Or the apple pies? I don't even know anymore. The Hot Pockets apple pies. The apple thingies. Well, from what Asmi was saying... No, maybe I confused what... No, Asmi didn't express himself. He just said that it's sticky. Which, I guess it's pretty normal. I'm still pretty sure that if I baked my apple cake for you, Onyx, you would like the apple cake more. My apple cake more. And you know what's another cake that I'm really good at making, but I haven't done in fucking ages? Chocolate and pear. It's a combination made in heaven, folks. It's a divine combo. Trust me. Trust the streamer. The recipe? I don't link any recipe because it's my recipe, bruh. It's not online. No, jokes aside. It's not online.
And speaking of Rough Rides, we got another dedication going out to my man.
I have it on my
Murphy
Death
Pendleton.
Note, my
Somebody
destroyed
out there
Death
has got an
Note.
eye on
I'm not
you,
even
MP,
kidding. The
so watch
dog
your
did
back and
this.
keep it
The
on
dog we
track.
had did this. She destroyed the notebook completely, but
Hey man,
look,
come on in. Got a
there's
fish
still
spinning right
there's
now,
still the
screaming and
Death
bucking up.
Note pages. This was an official
Man, you look like you just saw a ghost or something.
merchandise,
Not really.
and she destroyed it
Good
completely.
to hear.
It was such a
So what
nice
can DJ Bobby
Death
Bricks do
Note.
for
That's
you?
all.
Murphy Pendleton.
And you see,
Like
there's
I was
also
saying,
like
what can
the
DJ
names
Bobby Bricks do
that
for you,
Light
Murphy?
writes
Got
from
a
the
track you
show.
want to play or?
I'm the guy you've been putting out the dedications for. I got the message. I came to find
Let me see where my recipe is.
Afraid
Pancakes.
you got the wrong man, Murphy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Panzerotti.
But if there's a song you want to hear or a dedication you want to
Ah,
make, I could.
here it is. Okay. Bottle
You're
Shark?
listening to the DJ
Do
Rick
you have
Show
pen
on
and paper?
WLMN FM, where the tracks are tight and the sweet melodies flow on and on. It's always a perfect day with DJ Ricks, your on-air friend to the end.
I don't think it
Look,
dies.
man,
I mean,
came
it
through
gets
hell and high
eaten, so
water
I
to
guess
get
it
here
does
because
die.
You called me. Now cut the bullshit, because I don't have time for this.
Okay.
Chill
1
out,
kilograms
man.
of pears.
If you don't keep your voice down, you're gonna get us both in
And
trouble.
we call
You do not
the
want
type
that.
of pear that you should use, that it's the best one. It's we call them abate in Italian. They are the ones that have a fat bottom.
I can't even tell you how long it's been just spinning
They are
record
particularly
after
sweet.
record, hoping someone
150 grams
What the
of
hell's going on here,
flour.
Rex? What is
The
this
one that you would
place?
usually use for cake.
time to explain.
I know different countries have different ways of
You getting this far tells me we might.
marking the flour. So if I tell you the
What's
Italian
the
one, I don't
plan?
think it would make a lot of sense. 100 grams of sugar.
This boat. She's more down at the marina. She's fast, real fast. Problem is some motherfucker
120 grams of bitter
Got a hot
chocolate,
wire.
dark chocolate.
No problem.
That's not gonna work.
Someone will finish the pie.
It does strange
Yeah.
shit to reality, man. It's like there's
50
rules
grams
you gotta
of
follow.
cocoa,
You know what I mean?
of bitter cocoa. You
Bobby
know, like the
Bricks.
powder,
Uh-huh.
cocoa powder. 2 eggs,
Yeah, sure.
100
Who's it
grams
going out
of
to?
butter,
But I
a
that's-
glass of milk,
That's nice of you to think of me.
salt,
Yeah,
and
real nice.
16 grams of
Thank
yeast.
They're coming.
How the fuck do you call that? The thing that you use to make
Doesn't matter.
baking goods
Gotta find those
rise.
keys. They're on the silver
See ya,
chain, so
Clavis.
scream.
Have a nice dinner at.
You can't-
Have a nice dinner. Have a nice evening at D&D.
Pendleton.
We're talking about too much
Put
food
the
here.
gun down,
Yeast. Thank
We
you.
might have a way out of here.
You. I need to use your phone.
Yeah,
Sorry,
baking
lady.
powder. I get in
Calls come in,
German
but
you
don't
call
go
it
out.
baking
Just
powder.
'cause folks want to
Powder.
be heard, don't mean they're willing to listen. See for yourself.
Oh, it's different.
What the
Okay,
hell's
sorry.
going on around here?
I stopped. No, I think but it's the powder that you put into cakes to make them rise. I'm guessing it is baking soda or baking powder, because we have the same word for yeast and baking powder in Italian. So you guys are putting me in a bit of a pickle here. A pinch of salt, Bottle Shark. Just a pinch.
Oh God, not again.
I just realized I might have fucked something up. Whatever. I think of either the block of yeast or the powder. Well, the actual block of yeast is something that in Italy we use for pizza and bread. And I'm guessing it's the same kind of everywhere. No, as I said, it's probably baking powder. Like it's baking powder for sure. But as I said, it's the same word in Italian, so it's hard for me to differentiate them. You know, we use the same word that it's called lievito, and we know by experience which kind of lievito goes in what. So we are born with the knowledge. Baking soda, okay. So baking soda bottle of start. Please, 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 please. Just don't repeat. Oh my god. How is baking soda different from baking powder? I don't get it. Oh my god. Okay, guys, you know what? That's it. From now on, I'm just gonna speak Italian. We have one word for both of the things, and we know what it is. So it's fine. Let's just call it lievito, you know? Everyone, just with me. You want some fries? Guys, please don't argue about yeast and baking soda. Is that in Spanish, Lufia?
Wait.
This is in Italian.
No way. Couldn't be.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna see what Google Translate says. Come on. There's no need to be like that, guys. Okay, so Google Translate said yeast, but I think that what we're talking about is baking powder. To be honest, when I tried to find lievito here for cakes in Germany, it took me ages to understand which one was the right one. Yeah, that's my point. Like, yeast, we would use it for bread and pizza in Italy. Man, I never thought I would have had a discussion about fucking lievito and just people killing each other. You know how to say lievito in other languages. Don't scream at me, don't scream at me, don't scream at me, thank you. You're very kind. You're most kind. Fry the cake, why not? Yeah, I think it's Backpulver, because it should be Backpulver, the German version as well. Oh, first try every time. Is the speedrun very RNG? Just the enemies and one puzzle that is like 2 hours into the run. So it can definitely kill your run. But I think, no, Vincent, jokes aside, I think maybe American Idiot is right. Like in America, they just call it baking soda. Because whenever I search for recipes, I search for them of recipe that is not Italian stuff. I search for them in English, and usually I get American websites as a result. And they seem to really use like baking soda as a thing. Oh no! Oh god. I wanted to YOLO that, but I kinda chickened out at the last moment. Anyway. Oh! Oh my god. My butt is very clenched.
Who are you?
My turn to share my recipe. No. No, I mean, you can share it, but I won't write it down. Not while I'm speedrunning, what the heck? Oh god, I have to do this. Shit, I thought there was a cutscene now. Neither. Yeah, I agree, Bottle Shark. I definitely agree. That's why I trust in you knowing what I'm talking about. I hope so, anyway. Oh, by the way, if you... I'm guessing you know how to prepare a cake, Bottle Shark, from the way that you have been talking, but in case you need some direction, you should mix the sugar with the eggs at first, until you get a creamy kind of result. Then you add the melted butter, the salt pinch, and you mix it again, and then you start adding the lievito, and the flour little by little, and you keep on mixing. Then you melt the chocolate with the milk, and you add it to the compost. No, compost is a bad word in English, right? Whatever, you add it to the thing, and then after it's mixed, you add the cocoa powder. And when the cocoa powder is in there, it's gonna get really hard to mix. That's normal. Don't get scared or anything. And you can add the rest of the milk in there to make it a little bit softer. And then you add the pears. Of course, thinly cut and peeled. Don't just dump a pear in the middle of the mix. Just dropping a pear.
From St. Maria's, the old orphanage up there on the hill.
No. This can't be right.
Got your name on it, doesn't it? Seems plenty
Rice
right
and
to
water.
me.
Oh, I know
Of
that
course, you won't
recipe
know till you
particle.
open it, will you?
My favorite recipe is
No.
milk until it boils, 2
Enough
spoons
of this
sugar, 2 spoons semolina, stir until
No.
it's dense.
I'm done. I'm finished with the riddles, the mind games. Whatever I did to get here, I've had
Yes,
enough.
I know what it is,
want
but I
out.
wouldn't know how to
Do
call
you
it.
understand me?
Because
Do ya?
my grandma used to make it.
Son,
The way I do it, Bottle Shark, is I cut the pear
it doesn't matter
and I put
what you
about 3/4 of it
want. As for me,
inside the actual
I got mail.
mix, and the rest I keep them to put them on top of the cake once I put them in the greased pan. The cooking is, assuming, do you have because I have the temperatures only for the how are they called? The aerated you know, the type of ovens that have ventilation. Ventilated? The ventilated ventilated thing. Oh god, why is Murphy getting stuck on invisible stuff? The fan? Yeah, I guess. I guess you could also say that. If you have one of those, it's 180 degrees for 40 minutes. (180 degrees for 40 minutes. I think it's like a porridge, like somebody said before in chat. I'm sorry, I missed who, but tres leche. Yeah, I guess. Okay, not sure about that actually. But to be fair, my grandma used semolina for everything, so. No, the consistency, I think the consistency is very similar to a porridge. Honestly, Bottle Shark, I haven't done it in a while. But it used to be my signature cake. It's honestly really good. Because on one hand, you have the sweetness and the freshness of the pears. And then on the other, you have the really bitter taste of the chocolate. Because it's true that you put, like, you know, you put sugar and whatnot. But the chocolate is really, really, it's really bitter. It makes it really bitter. Signature cake. Yeah, now my signature cake is the apple one. Because I don't do this often. Because I don't know many people that would... Like, I don't know anyone that I could give the cake to, you know?
I'm Murphy Pendleton. I received this letter today.
The apple one is still good even after a few days. Like, the problem with the chocolate and pear one is that since there's chocolate in it, a lot of it, it gets really stiff and dry really fast. So either you have it semi-fresh or on the same day.
I understand this must be
or either you should probably, like, if it's like already a day or two old,
and I assure you,
my suggestion is to either eat it with ice cream or dip it in milk, because that's also a thing that we do in Italy. I have cake with warm milk. Okay, Shuin, thank you so much for the good luck. And yeah, maybe you will manage to catch the end. There's still like more than an hour to go in the round.
What the hell?
He died peacefully and is finally at rest. For that, at least, we can thank the Lord for his mercy. He didn't leave much behind, but his few personal effects are yours to claim.
Ah, fuck it. Now I want to bake an apple cake.
Was there an earthquake?
Should make an apple cake this weekend.
I'll meet you in the morgue.
Do you want an apple cake?
When you're ready.
Do you want an apple cake?
In the meantime, please feel free to look around.
Not at all.
We're pleased that the good Lord has allowed us to
Okay,
carry
I
out
want
his
bacon
work
apple
here at
cake.
St. Maria's. I'm sure you'll find your visit enlightening.
Feels bad, man. 8th Endarium. This is a different category. It's written in the title.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
At least, I don't think so.
Queen, could you please not distract Vincent anymore? I almost died in the dungeon earlier. Oh my to cry HD Hazel
Hey.
LOL.
It's not my fault. Don't blame it on me. Okay? I haven't done anything. It's Vincent is getting heated because people call baking powder baking soda. And Afin, thank you so much for that resub. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we have to do this, by the way, guys. I was triggered over yeast. Yeah. Oh god. Okay, now Chad, I'm going to teach you how to boil water. First put some water on. Oh god. Is it because of what I said last time? Damn yeast. I can't see shit. Hello? I don't know where the corpse is. Oh my lord. You are supposed to have... Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, okay. You're supposed to have a flashlight at this point. I never realized this room was so dark. But where are you tanking with a paladin, Finn? Because if you are a paladin, then you don't need a healer. Easy. Profit. Stonks. Make you blind. You're not the first one to suggest that. Not gonna lie. Because I used to play a lot of games casually on stream. People were like, "How did you not see that?
Do you live here?
Oh my god, you're such a shit gamer."
Sister said we're not supposed to talk to strangers.
Horn salt? No. I don't know.
It's just you.
Level 50 paladin has no clemency. Aw. Feels level 50 paladin,
Maybe you
man.
could unlock this door.
Yeah, this time it was not my fault. Come on. You guys saw that there was, like, it couldn't possibly see in there.
You got there. You like cars? Yeah, my little boy. He used to play with cars just like that. You kind of remind me of him.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Did you kill him?
What? No, of course not. Why would you say something like that?
Because she said you're the boogeyman.
Boogeyman? What are you talking about? Who said that?
Oh, I know Langos as well.
She did.
I hope that's pronounced right. You know why? Because they were in one of the Cookie Mamas.
Why is she crying?
For the DS.
Who is she?
I don't know. Just some
I
girl.
fucking loved Cookie
She's
Mama.
always
Cookie Mama was
sad,
the shit.
but she
I am so
knows
sad
What kind of thing?
that there's no Cookie Mama anymore.
Things about the boogeyman.
Whereas me, everything tastes better with sour cream. Is that a Hungarian thing?
Grown-ups tell kids there's no such
Like
thing
you put
as
sour cream
monsters,
on everything?
that the boogeyman's just make-believe, and there's nothing hiding under their beds. But that's a lie, because I've seen him. And I have a feeling you
Weekend
have too.
vacation food.
But I'm not one of them. I'm not the boogeyman. Now what do you say we get out of here? All three of us.
Do you know the rhyme?
Sour cream version? Jesus.
Told me there's a secret
What
rhyme
happened for you
that
guys
makes
to
the
be so
boogeyman
fixated
go
with sour
away.
cream?
If you say it fast enough, he can't hurt you. Do you know it?
No. But if there's a rhyme that can do that, I sure wish you'd teach it to me.
Then I guess she's right. You are the boogeyman.
Kid, look at me. I'm not a monster.
Not yet.
He doesn't deny. Well, if it's true, you know. Remember, guys, if something is true, there's no point in denying it. Life's lesson right there. Hey, Borizzle. Nah, it's fine. Not many people run this category, so I'm pretty sure nobody will be sad. Will be too sad about it.
Hey, kid!
There's literally two people, Drugi and somebody else. Shovel Mage, I think. Which has a very fitting name for the category, I'd say. Shit! Oh, sorry guys, I forgot. Best line in the game. I forgot. I forgot to remember. See, I haven't been running this game in like 2 weeks. Or maybe even less. And I already freaking forget the important stuff. Set an unbeatable one? You mean for this category or for the other one? Because this is my first run for this category. Like so, I don't know. Aw, Finn. What if it turns out that Asmi also doesn't rinse his rice?
Almost got it.
Do it for both, dude. I'm gonna have to play Downpour for the rest of it. I hope you were okay at work, Particles, by the way. I was being serious before. I hope you haven't got into trouble because of us. And yeah, get a nice snap. Hell nah. You can't make rice you like? What's so hard about making a rice you like, though? No, Finn, he went for the diplomatic answer. He was like, I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm just gonna... Oh god. The mirror make it felt? No, the mirror maker. Like he was signed to retire from his work. He just couldn't see himself doing it anymore. Oh my god! Soph! Coming in with the raid! Hello, hello, and... Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Now I got excited for Soph raiding. I'm fucking it up. Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. Raid is to blame. Let's see. Final Fantasy 12. Aww. I'm so happy that you were playing Final Fantasy 12. I think it was this morning, or was it this morning that I saw you going online on Steam and you were playing Final Fantasy 13 too? Or I think it was yesterday maybe. And I so wanted to text you and write something like, I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Wait, how did you do this puzzle? Hang on. It bugged out 5 minutes in. Okay, guys, tell me, how was Final Fantasy 13-2 Soph experience? I don't trust her. I'm gonna trust you guys. The pear chocolate cake recipe. I can give it back to Soph. We only played good games. That's nice to hear. That's a good attitude. I hope you guys had fun with Soph today. Oh, by any means, like, I had no idea. Have you actually ever played Final Fantasy 12, like, ever? Or was this your very first time? I think it's a pear chocolate cake. It's a better definition. I mean, in Italian, we just called it cake, pears, and chocolate. We make it easy. Oh boy. didn't get very far into it. Was it because a lot of people didn't like it back then? I remember when I bought it for PlayStation 2 that it was almost just came out pretty much. And there were so many used copies at GameStop. Like, a lot of people were just giving it away again because everyone was shitting on Final Fantasy 12, and I was like, but I kind of like it. Is it bad that I kind of like it? It's not a bad fun. Like, honestly, especially if you compare it to what came after it, it's not a bad Final Fantasy game. Oh, and yeah, we also have a lot of Final Fantasy fans in here, by the way. So I speedrun shitty game, but usually the people in here have good game tastes. Obviously. It's one of your favorites. Actually, you should also give a try if you ever have the possibility. I think it would be cool to try both the original PS2 version and the current one. Because they are really different between each other. Oh, guys, that's so... I just realized... Holy shit, I even have Dirge of Cerberus on PS2. Like... I can even go back to play Dirge of Cerberus, the Final Fantasy nobody liked. I still have to find somebody that liked Dirge of Cerberus. I don't think anyone does. Can't wait to try Zodiac Age. It's very different. It's like, it's the same game, but it's also very different at the same time.
Charlie! Charlie!
They're both fun. Like, the main difference is the way that you build your characters, which is very important, of course, being an RPG. Charlie! Asmi, you are out of control. Let me tell you. You are out of control, sir. Zodiac version. Yeah, because it's, I think if I understood correctly, it was the version that Japan had back in the days. And, you know, only with the remaster or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We got it here too. The only problem with it is that if you fuck up the classes and whatnot, it's a very big deal in the Zodiac version. It was not an issue in the original one. Oh no, I didn't. Wait, 1 second. I'm gonna show my Murph t-shirt in a moment. I'm sure everyone is waiting for that, Bottle Shark, but... everyone is waiting to see my Murph t-shirt. Let me just get past this lady. This really angry lady. Oh, my Murphy t-shirt is the only reason why you're all here? I don't know how to feel about that. Not gonna lie. Okay. RNG. Okay. Let's hope. RNG, 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 RNG. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. How do you pick up the key again? Okay. I forgot another split here. World record pace. We will never know if it's world record pace until we finish the game. I'm afraid. Oh god. Move, Murphy. Move.
That's the rest of the rhyme. Wonder if that kid will let me through the door now.
Okay. Bonk. who don't rinse rice before cooking. Okay, so this is my wonderful Murphy. Look at how sexy is
kid.
Murphy.
I got
My
the
entire
rhyme.
body.
I say it and you open the door. That's how it works, right? Hey, did you hear me? I said...
But for those of you that don't like Murphy, and, you know, you guys obviously don't understand anything if you don't like Murphy. I even got a Silent Hill 2 one, but I'm gonna wait until I play Silent Hill 2 to show it off.
Poor little Steven Skelter.
And the Silent Hill 2 one
Even
is
the
thick.
chaplain won't forgive
It's
you.
really good, I think.
Forever lies. Your pleading cries, but Susie knows you felt her shit.
I don't, Bottle Shark. I actually, because I went through my PS2 games to test out the PlayStation, and there were some games that I didn't even remember I had for PS2. But I found Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4, and Origins. Holy shit, when I saw the Origins CD, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I had a Silent Hill Origins CD all this time. And I haven't burned it down yet. So... And now I have Shattered Memories as well. But the masked dude is creepy. He's the boogeyman.
You have regret.
He is literally the boogeyman.
Forget. You alone decide.
Where's Cornelio? Cornelio left. Otherwise, I would have told him about my Origin CD.
Charlie, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, the kid didn't want to let us in before, so he's a bit of a dick.
Charlie! Charlie! Oh, God. Charlie! Charlie!
Mr. Pendleton, I have to ask you to leave, sir. We've got everything under control.
You know what that reminds me of?
Charlie?
RE7.
Please,
When
Mr. Pendleton.
before the very last part of the game,
One of my officers drive you back
Ethan
to the
is
command
like,
center, and we'll
okay,
call
you
you.
little shit. Where the fuck are you? And I'm like, oh god, dude. Like, Ethan... I don't get why people don't like Ethan as a character. He is literally every one of us. Ethan is every one of us. Why did you hurt him? He never did anything to you.
Anything to you.
Wasn't me. I didn't. I mean... Wait!
I would like to make the scream, but I'm afraid I would probably kill a few people.
In there. It's not safe.
And my neighbors would complain vehemently. Oh, by the way, for all the people coming in from South, in case you're not familiar with this game, you cannot skip cutscenes. So I'm very sorry, but you're forced to watch the story of this game.
Damn it, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Now I have Eyes on Me stuck in my head. Because of Soph. Only glitch in the game? I failed it.
Wait, I'm trying to help you.
Today Is any of you familiar with the Netflix series about Sabrina, the witch? Today I started watching the third season, and so far it's been like a showcase of songs from the 90s. And bear in mind that in the 90s my English was there but not good enough to understand the songs entirely. So, and of course, in the 90s, everyone was like singing like gibberish. To be honest, like it was the equivalent of the mumblers rap nowadays, pretty much. But there was no way that I knew what the lyrics meant. And then today, there was like 3 episodes with 3 different songs from the 90s that I used to fake sing all the time with the lyrics, and I was like, oh god, we used to like this shit. We used to really enjoy this kind of music. Oh my god. You worked on one episode? That's so cool to hear. It's filmed in Canada? I had no idea, but I really loved the series so far. But I was just like, I don't know. Today I was watching it and I was like, I feel like this is a 90s TV series. It really gave me off that vibe. Oh god, I need to cross the door, otherwise it doesn't work. Sabrina, from the Netflix one. Sabrina the witch, or something. I'm not sure what. I think it's just called Sabrina, right? How old is Netflix Sabrina? The series or the character? I think she is like, she's in high school, so she should be around 17, I think. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not sure. Oh wait, the first season, when she was turning 16, she had to do the thing, right? So she's probably 16 still. Oh god. You know what I really like about that series? I mean, the actress I like. Oh, god damn it, this is bad. This is insanely bad. That guy is always double hitting me when he shouldn't. This is real bad. And I didn't pick up the other medikit because I thought I wouldn't have needed it. What was I saying? I forgot. I don't even know if there's a medikit in here, to be honest. Like, somewhere. Something I liked about the series. I like the main actress for Sabrina, but I also really like the actress for the aunts. And it was kind of nice to see that Zelda is played by the girl that played Eowyn in oh, there's a medikit here. Oh, thank you, God. Eowyn in the Lord of the Rings. And boy, oh boy, she's different in Sabrina. Okay, first of all, if I have to be completely honest, she looks way older. But then again, The Lord of the Rings came out like, what, 15 years ago? So, I guess that's understandable. But I really like how she plays the character. She is really good at it. No, finale. Yes. Back to Bunny. The level 80 armors are just too good. I mean, they look good on Alala. But they look so much better on a normally able to... yeah, Zelda is a character in Sabrina. Wait, what did you think I was talking about? The Zelda like in in the Legend of Zelda? I'm sorry, I should have probably clarified for those of you that don't know maybe this series much. Honestly, when I was a kid, Sabrina was my shit. We had both the live action and the original cartoon for Sabrina, and I love both. That's why I'm so upset. Okay, no, that's a spoiler though. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it out loud. If you guys haven't watched the series, I'm not gonna say it out loud because it's a big spoiler. Never mind. Yeah, the Salem from the OG live action was a sassy bundle of black fur. I loved him. I don't know how the voice acting was in English. I never heard it. But in Italian, the guy that voice acted Salem was great. And I was really hoping that they would have voice acted Salem in this series as well. But the tone of the series is completely different. So...
I don't think you do.
That's
like
not a
I already
thing,
told you,
unfortunately.
There's been a mistake. I buried my son years ago.
I understand, Mr. Pendleton. We all deal with grief in our own way. Shall we?
I don't mind the change in tone too much, if I have to be honest. It's kind of nice to have this really obscure version of Sabrina, which used to be basically a kids show.
This isn't my son. This thing's a monster, a murderer.
But I do miss sometimes the cheesiness of the older the older shows. Because I mean, they were shows made in the 90s, so it's like an overload of cheesiness most of the time.
So often the answers are before us, Murphy. If only we allow ourselves to see them.
Like Soph always talking about Buffy. Sabrina is kind of the same. It's kind of on the same level.
Those who dwelt in darkness and in the shadow of death, prisoners in misery and chains, because they had rebelled against the word of God.
Oh, sorry if I keep booping the microphone. Probably that's loud. I'm sorry. No, Sabrina is not Buffy. No, I'm just comparing them because they treat two completely different things. But if you watch them, it's pretty obvious that they come from the same time period, let's say. And they used to be okay, guys. Look. Sabrina and Buffy used to be amongst my favorite shows when I was a kid. So let's not talk badly about it, shall we?
And I'm stuck in prison. Everything spiraled out of control. It was my fault. I just want my life back.
Revenge is a long,
Revenge is a
treacherous
long,
road,
treacherous
isn't it,
road.
Mr. Pendleton?
Isn't it?
Where do you suppose it
Mr. Pendleton! Ba-ba-ba-da. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to keep myself entertained here. Please help.
If you want it.
Send help.
You only need to claim him as your own. You see? I knew you'd come around in the end. Welcome home, Mr. Pendleton. Glory be to God.
I remember Salim having a silk cat voice in the Russian dub. In the Italian one, he was really smug.
Charlie? Charlie! Hold on, I'm coming! Charlie! Charlie!
And now, I didn't even press to pick up. He just went for it automatically. Fuck's sake, dude.
You killed
Sarcastic and smug kitty. Yeah, it was the same in Italian.
Doesn't matter. It didn't bring you back. Nothing can bring you back.
It's not your fault.
I'm sorry.
Man, I'm thinking about how much we're missing of this run. And I forgot to split. Silent Hill Downpour. Creatures. Oh wait. You can discover side quests hidden throughout the town. Boat key. Boat key. We have one last place to dig, and then we can finish the game. I feel like the soundtrack, though, it's one of the few things that it's really good about this game, Watcher. I think maybe it was just not used as properly as they should have. But the pieces themselves, I think they're pretty good. Jesus Christ. I don't know what Ananas is listening to. There was a guy screaming. The guy screaming was super loud. I don't think you did, Watcher. I don't remember you commenting about the soundtrack. But maybe you wrote it down in another stream, you know? Are you telling me you watch other Downpour streamers? Watcher? Huh? Those limes emote are too freaking cute. Bach played Downpour? I had no idea. I honestly had no idea. It's weird because I used to watch Bach every day. Bach was the first streamer, together with TGH, that I ever started watching on Twitch. And I used to watch him every single day. And then I just kind of like, I found so many streamers that I like. And it's kind of hard to be able to watch everyone, you know, at this point. You know what? Fuck this shop. Oh, I forgot there was supposed to be another. Oh, whatever. I keep like, I've speedrun this game for so many weeks and I still don't remember the splits. You idiot. What? What happened? What did I do? I still feel the need to.
You gotta be kidding me.
Stretch.
Did you really
It's
think
not
you could
too
end
bad. Like,
this?
honestly, now that I'm back to work,
Everything
I
you
realize
saw
how
back there, everything
how
we've
bad
been
it is
through,
to
you
speedrun
think
this
going
game
back to
after a
prison is
full
all
day
that's
at work.
stake here?
We're not going to Wayside.
What do you say?
When I was at home, it didn't
Turn
matter
the
much.
boat around.
Are you out of your
It didn't
mind?
have as big of an
We're
impact.
free. When we reach the opposite shore, I'll go one way, you can go the other. It's that easy.
We've got unfinished business, you and I.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, and honestly, I don't care anymore. There is no way in hell I'm going back.
It wasn't a request.
We've both just been through hell. Haven't you been paying attention?
No, you haven't been paying attention. You think this is all an accident? Just a big coincidence? This town, it knows me. It showed me things. It wants me to finish this.
It wants me to finish
Don't
this.
you understand?
Understand.
It'll never let us go until we finish
Do you understand,
what we
Murphy?
started. What you started.
I told you. I'm not going back. You might as well shoot me.
Pasta!
Fine.
Or well, should I say pasta? Because that's the right way to pronounce it. Pasta is the English posh way. But thank you so much for the good luck.
How's it going, Murph?
I hope you're
Heard
doing
you're gonna
well.
be leaving us soon.
What did you cook for dinner today?
What do you want, Sewell?
You weren't thinking of leaving before you paid
Stay
back my
hydrated.
favor.
Fuck, I have no water.
Napier.
What am I talking about?
Wait, I found
Of course
some.
you're gonna keep your end of the deal. You're a real stand-up guy, Murphy. Parole report says so right there in black and white. A model prisoner, right? Sure would be awful if they found out
Pork
about what
chop
you
with
did to
creamy
that child
mustard
buggering
sauce
bastard,
and
though,
jacket
wouldn't it?
potatoes.
I mean, shit. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it?
What do you want me to do?
See, y'all are over here arguing about yeast,
Ridding the world of
baking soda,
monsters.
and baking
I got another one
powder.
for you.
And meanwhile, Impasta
Don't worry
is doing
yourself
pork
about the
chops.
details, Cupcake. Just take out the garbage like you did before, and we'll be square.
When?
There's gonna be
You
a
guys
little
should take
disturbance
sample
tonight.
from
The
pasta
other
and
guards
start,
and you're
start
gonna
to
have our
do
hands
pork
full,
chops
so
as
no
well.
one's gonna notice when you head down to the showers and
When
find your
when
guy
in
waiting
doubt,
there, just like
instead of
last time.
arguing, just start cooking. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I think you know what
Food
comes
brings
next.
everyone together.
Unless, of course, you're thinking of breaking our deal.
And this other guy, he deserves it?
Oh, Murph, you have no idea how bad he deserves it. Hell, I only wish I could do it myself. So,
Oh god,
what do you
particles.
say, Cupcake?
I thought you were supposed to take a nap.
Play ball?
Why didn't the lifeguard save the drowning hippie? It was too far out, man.
I'll take care of it.
Weh, 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 weh. You're trying the what? Downpour lures you back in? Huh? Man, I'm so ready to go to bed as well. It's incredible. So, are you guys ready for the most exciting part in the run? The last part.
Welcome home.
Murder's a mortal sin.
Revenge is a long, treacherous
You don't recognize
Strange shit, you guys. So often the answers are before us, Murphy.
Doesn't matter what you
When
want.
we allow ourselves to see them.
And now we wait for the door. Thank you. Oh man, I would love to put some music on. I feel like it would be so much better if people would be allowed to have music while speedrunning. But I also understand why it's not allowed, because you know, Twitch is gonna mute everything and everyone when that happens. Also because, you know, I could put on some song requests. You guys could make me listen to some of your music. We could have a mini party. Disco dance during one of the cutscenes. Murphy? Yeah, I mean, the last time that I put song requests on, literally everyone was requesting the... Are they called the right version? Are they called? But yeah, the ones with the sexy man in the background making noises.
You don't need these anymore, do you?
But I mean, that night, when we were playing Diablo 2, it was like a combo. Because, you know, if you request too many of them, then it stops being funny. And that goes for every type of, you know, kind of meme song. But that night, we weren't expecting it. So it was like the perfect moment. And then we started laughing. And at some point, we didn't even know why we were still laughing. We were just doing it, you know? Freaking through the fire and flames, shitty fooded. Okay, behave like a good boy. Please. Charge at me, but not too violently. Okay, this is also fine. Ow! No, 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 no! This is not good anymore. Oh god. Okay. Is that how you would call him? Billy? Do you guys have something against names starting with a B? Because apparently this guy is Billy, but the Corona was Bob for particles. Purple alien! Hello! Good evening. I'm glad that you're here, and I hope you're doing well tonight. You are on time to see the last part of the run. Wait, okay, who is Billy Harrington? I am really bad with names, please. Put up with me. No, don't respond to me with a freaking gotchi emote. Wait, it's that guy? Oh, sorry, I forgot to say this is very loud, by the way. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot the loud warning. There's gonna be another loud one incoming. I don't know. I didn't know who it was. We weren't talking about gotchi, dude. I don't think we were, anyway. You're deaf? Well, you don't need ears anymore anyway, right?
The guards can pass
You
their
filthy
sirens through
RE4
that
speedrunner.
window.
Just joking. To be honest, it's very hard for me to remember the parts of the run because I always play without audio, which is a downside for some parts in the game. I won't lie, but it's either that or I become deaf as well. So, and I get a huge headache. Hello? Let's go, Murphy. Come on. Come on. You can finish this game in about 20 minutes. I think it's possible. It's like, honestly, this box part is so weird, Watcher, because sometimes it's random when they come to the door. So sometimes you manage to push the box all the way below the vent. But most of the time you don't. Now I need to remember the maze. God damn it. I hope I will somehow. Is that something I should be concerned about? Remix of a catchy of a catchy song. Okay. Not while I'm running, but I'll have a look later. assuming that I remember about it. See, Bottle Shark, if you start using Discord too, you can share songs like those to us every day. With us, not to us. English. Wait. Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna show the videos on the stream. Don't worry. Oh boy. No. Okay, the big guy is coming. Wait, if it's on YouTube, it cannot be that bad, right? Little did she know that she was wrong. Okay. Maze. Maze to the face.
How's it going, Murph? Heard you're leaving us soon. You weren't thinking of leaving before you paid back my favor, were you?
What? What watcher? I like how Murphy just casually walks away in here, even if he knows that there's the void after him. Just like, oh, whatever. Stepping away for a moment. Don't turn around yourself, Murphy. What if I tell you that I can't? You old man. That's good. It's good news. Why can I find stuff like this in the YouTube history but not all of music type? What do you mean? Ah, because of the link that you posted before? I cannot look at it now, but... Don't watch it, guys. It's a trap. It's a trap. I don't know what it is, actually. Emotional Titanic flute. Oh my god. I mean, I guess if you guys wanna cry a lot, you can watch the video. How do you open your inventory? Okay, let's She's still alive. I shot her twice and she's still alive. Oh my god. I don't even know what happened there. Don't ask. Don't ask. It shouldn't matter too much, honestly. Sick no scope. You saw that I was aiming at her, and you saw that the aim circle here, the crosshair, was red. That means you should hit them, but. Thick no scopes. What if this video is a world record? Why? What's bad about... Okay, look. In this video, you got everything. We talked about serious topics. We talked about silly topics. And we talked about how to bake cakes. So I think if anyone would be interested in watching a world record video, they would want to feel informed about certain stuff, right? And this is a perfect one. We also talked about... I even shared my personal private cake recipe, Vincent. We didn't just talk about yeast. You know what's one way, guys? One way to make sure that the mods are checking the ones. No, I'm joking. I'm pretty sure that the mods are checking them. They probably skip the cutscenes though. They're like, oh fuck this game. We've seen these cutscenes so many times already. But we could be like a pop quiz. What's the recipe? Or what's the cake that Queen talks about in her world record submission? Who wants to be a millionaire? OhMyQueen stream edition.
Yes.
OhMyQueen trivia, exactly. Oh god. I think it might be Bottle Shark. We'll see. I am not too confident, but... Because this run had a lot of problems. It was the first time that I was running this category, so... I made a lot of mistakes that could have been easily avoided. It's possible that I'm getting... What do I get if I get a world record? Huh? What prize do I get for getting another world record? I'm gonna be like the kid. I'm gonna be like, what do I get if I do this? What does 1328 has anything to do with Downpour? Trivia. Ah, okay. Nobody asked the question, though. Nobody popped the question. Too much yeast in your keyboard? It would be pretty sticky, wouldn't it, if there was too much yeast in there. Oh, come on. Moist is a nice word. Soggy, no. Yeast, not even. But moist is a really nice word. Move out of the way, bitch. Like, it's the first time that I saw him so aggressive. But he came all the way over on the stair. I always say that I like the word moist. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. Oh god. My finger slipped. I wasn't running. It was still alive. This was a plan. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Finger is hurting. Okay, folks, let's hope in no death. Right here. Dude, that entire stream was basically just me and Ananas suffocating from laughter. No. Shall we have a little concert, Watcher? We play the guitar and stuff. Like, at some point, honestly, I don't even know, because at some point, I swear to you, I wasn't finding it funny anymore, but I could not stop from laughing. It was basically impossible to stop laughing after a certain threshold. My first exposure to gachi, yes, it was. And the worst was that then I was turning on the left and Ananas was laughing worse than me. And I couldn't stop. You know, it was like I was suffocating. And I could not stop laughing. It was awful and amazing at the same time. Okay, this is one. Oh god, I'm still stuck there. What? I was like stuck and I couldn't move. 3. What am I going? Wait, what? Oh god, I'm stupid. 4. 5. See? I didn't run this game for like 1 week and I'm already forgetting everything. Yeah, it was already a long time ago. Oh my god. 2. 3. Oh no, that was already the 5th? Okay. Oh god. 3. Ah! My left arm is falling asleep. Fuck. Oh. Oh god. Isn't that one of the most famous ones?
How could you?
What?
He was a good man. A good man.
Yeah, there's still a long ass cutscene.
That thing tried to kill me. It's not a man.
I
it's
don't
a
know how long
monster.
this cutscene is. I think a good 4 minutes. So let's hope that Anne will behave normally.
How it was supposed to go. That's not what I agreed to.
Murphy? Is that you?
Officer Coleridge?
Jeez, I'm glad it's just you. This thing is kicking off something fierce. I knew you'd be smart enough to steer clear of it.
What are you doing here?
Sewell told me to meet him here. You haven't seen him, have you? He ain't answering his radio.
Come on, cutscene. Go faster, please.
Are you okay, Murph? You don't look so good. What's that you got there? What the hell's going on, Murphy?
No. This isn't what I agreed to.
What are you talking about? Agreed to what?
Tell him, Murph.
No,
Why didn't you answer the
I
radio?
work
Should've learned to
during
keep
the
your big
day.
fucking mouth
American
shut,
Idiot.
Frank.
I work full time.
Now my friend Murphy's gotta shut it for
I started streaming as soon as I got home.
Don't do this.
Come on, Murphy, you gonna keep your end of the bargain or
And
not?
that's also why I look awful and
Do it,
I
you
am
son of a
very,
bitch.
very
No.
sleepy. And Downpour doesn't exactly help staying awake.
No.
You know, he was a great man, my dad.
If I ever become partner and I unlock the other slots, I think a pet emote with City would be cool. Oh, my cute pet.
Always looking for
Although,
the positive side of people.
if I was partner, it would probably be OMQ. And that's
like
it.
him.
I cannot put it shorter. I wish I could just put OMQ. It's ridiculously long otherwise.
He didn't die right away, you know. After you were done beating the life out of him, he spent years in that wheelchair. A fucking vegetable.
I always look better than Downpour. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment.
To watch this. This wonderful man.
Nice Downpour lulls me to sleep. Honestly, because before when I was speedrunning Downpour, I was at home the whole day. I did not realize how tiring and sleep-inducing is this game, even when speedrunning it.
Just calm down a minute and let me tell you what really happened.
You don't know how many strings I had to pull to get your transfer approved, to get you to my prison. The favors I had to call in, the sick things I had
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
sure that's what you would call a cute compliment, right?
You don't have to do this.
Is that your standards for compliments? Wow.
He didn't believe in revenge.
But I do.
But I do.
Let's spam that Y. Come on. No, no, no. Did I hit her? Your joke was shot down? What do you mean? Oh, wait. If it was a joke before, I probably didn't get it. I'm sorry. I'm too sleepy. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to stop the timer. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy, guys. Oh, a nice... Oh, wait, you meant like downpour as in meaning of rain? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. 2 world track. Oh, I enjoyed the ending, guys. I'm sorry. The ending is the most important.
Such a shame. Here be monsters again. Here be monsters again. Surprise!
Oh, you guys.
You guys. And here's the star. Star is coming in.
Such a shame. Here be monsters.
Oh god, I just realized that I literally just realized the table where the cake is sitting. It's not the table. It's like the chair. The chair where Murphy's strapped on when you get the ending where he gets killed off and accused of the murder of like half of the planet. That brutal dead end. I mean, this is the joke ending of this game. It's definitely not a great ending, but this was the surprise ending category. I hope you guys are surprised. And we got another world record under our belt, of which I really struggle to be proud of, because admittedly, there's